there are certain things in life that you want to share. There's certain things in life that you don't want to share. And then there are things in life that you wish you would have shared. We're finding out about this one. What is going on, everyone? Josh here. Tonight we've got a bottle. This is something special from the Black Friday release at Goose Island. This is Bourbon County Backyard Stout 2023. This is a variant from the regular Bourbon County Stout. This is a stout aged in bourbon barrels with mulberries, boysenberries, and Marion berries. Now, I don't think I've ever heard of a Marion berry. Mulberries, yes. Boysenberries, yes. Snozberries, definitely. But Marion berries, no. I might have to look that one up somewhere while I'm doing this. So 12.9% ABV. And I'm pretty excited about this. Bourbon County, I always forget how good Bourbon County is until it comes out again and I get a bottle of it and I drink it. I don't go crazy on it. I don't buy a case of it. I don't buy multiple bottles of it. I did buy the regular, and then I did buy this one. Last year I got the cola variant, and I thought that was pretty tasty, and a lot of people didn't. And I was pretty bummed out. I'm like, do I like shitty beer? Vintage Bourbon County look. Very cool, very classic, very awesome. Glass bottles with like the raised features. It says Goose Island Bourbon County brand since 1992 out of Chicago. So it's got the stars across the bottom. It's got a little Goose Island right here. It's a bottle that you want to keep when you're done drinking, just to kind of remember. The stickers hold up really well too. I got a couple of them, and they over time, a couple years, holds up pretty darn well. But let's get into this very delicious bourbon barrel stout. We're going to pop the top on it. We are going to pour just a little bit of it. I might drink the whole bottle on camera today. I'm already getting barrel notes off of the out of the bottle that I popped the cap. But let's see what we got. A little smoke out of the barrel there. Now, it's kind of pouring brown, but it looks like it kind of has a purple hue to it. You get it in the glass. Let me pour a little bit more. It's got a cool little, like, look at, just a small head on it. You can pour it hard, get a small head. The brown of it's nice. It almost has the purple tint towards it, towards the bottom, but that could just be the beer. I'm going to hold it up to the light, and it's just pitch black until you look at the bottom here. Light, a little bit of light gets through, but for the most part, light is not getting through that sucker. Ooh, okay. A little bit of chocolate. That barrel is really sticking out, like wet barrel. That's what it smells like if it's been soaked in water or something similar to that. But yeah, that barrel smell is big. A little bit of that bourbon, but just small hints of chocolate. Maybe some kind of like dark red fruit. It could be the Marion berries, boysenberries, mulberries, and all that jazz. But yeah, these beers always smell like they're going to be hard to handle. And then you start drinking them and you're like, oh, this thing is honed in. It wouldn't be as big of a deal if it is as it is if they weren't like that. Bourbon County wouldn't be such a big deal if they weren't good beers. It's plain and simple like that. So I'm really excited about this variant. The smell is awesome. The look is very awesome. I need to try this beer. We're going to do that right now. As always on Half-Ass Beer Review, we're going to do little sip tonight. So cheers, everybody. The mouthfeel on this beer is fan-frickin-tastic. Right up front, you're getting that barrel, getting a little bit of that bourbon. That dark fruit kind of sets in. It feels like cherries. It's not. It's the mulberry, boysenberry, marionberry type deal. slight chocolate, but that oakiness, it's almost like burnt oakiness. Not burnt. Burnt's a really bad term for that. It's not that. The beer people use something else, and I can't think of what it is right now. But then the finish, my goodness, it gets there's almost like a creaminess, like a vanilla creaminess at the end of this, and I am all about that. Take another drink. Oh, man, this thing's fantastic. The actual stout, the stout's still there, but the nice kind of tartness from that fruit, maybe a slight sweetness, a little bit of chocolatiness in there. It's really doing its thing to this beer. I am thoroughly enjoying this. Like, it goes down super easy, but the beer is so good. This beer is so good that you do not want to be taking huge drinks of it. And we find out that I'm glad I'm not sharing this one. So I am going to finish this bottle by myself. And this beer gives you like the full experience, right? Smells great. So when you're drinking out of the right glass, your nose is getting in there, and that's the beginning of the taste, right? So your nose is smelling it, then the actual beer's hitting your tongue. It's just like the full feature. And this beer's giving it to you, and I am all about it. Like that berry hit on your tongue towards the end before like the creaminess hits, or the, not creaminess, but like the vanilla hits. Yeah, it's fantastic. Awesome. Awesome smelling beer, awesome looking beer, awesome tasting beer. Goose Island has done it again. I cannot wait to get my hands on the OG from this year. I think I have some aged ones too. It might be time to bust those out. And I have some No Rule from Perrin back there. So I got my barrel aged work cut out for me. Now that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out a delicious beer with me, Bourbon County from Goose Island, the Backyard Stout variant. This thing is fantastic. The berries, the barrel, the chocolatiness, the char, the oakiness, everything in here is just, it's really an experience, and I suggest you find a bottle of this and drink it. Enjoy it. Don't share it. Keep it all to yourself. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you had a good time. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Talk about it. Have you tried any of the other variants? I want to know your thoughts down in the comments. And before you go, please check out my friends Banter and Babble for the best pop culture wrap-up every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock, and my friend Drastin the Dungeon Master Mondays at 7 o'clock on Twitch. For the best Dungeons and Dragons around, you will not be disappointed. And always remember to please keep your fridges full and have a great night.